Nail Soup Media. We specialize in websites, web communities, and internet products.
Okay, so basically, let me go through this. So right now, you have a site. You had it built by somebody, right? And then they gave it to you. But what you don't do is on a regular basis check to make sure that the WordPress core, is what they call it, upgrades happen on the day that it happens, that plugins on the day that they get released, new versions get released, you don't update that day. So here's and then of course when it comes to backups, you either don't have a backup, have one, but it's not something that you can within minutes restore your site and have everything working right, or your backup is outdated. So these are all the things that happen to people that they buy a website from somebody, and they put it on their hosting, at GoDaddy or HostGator for, $100 a year, and they're like, okay, that's all good. Well, here's what happens when WordPress or a plugin updates themselves. They produce to the public a thing called a changelog, and in the changelog it says, we found this hacking vulnerability and we fixed it. That's great, right? But as the plugins do this and all this, there's this list for hackers that what they do is, because you haven't updated on the day or the week that these things are done, this is just a map to hackers to find sites that aren't upgraded, to crawl in the back of the site and put a bunch of what they call adware, malware. They'll even get it to where your leads don't come to you. A whole host of things, virus, and they can turn your website into a worker bee for them. So what we've come up with is a thing that we call WP sub. And what that means is security, updates, and backup on a weekly basis for your site. So when you have all that, sorry, there it is, WP sub, right? Okay, so when you have all that done automatically, your site is significantly more protected. Now, on our security package, which we didn't talk here, on our security, we have the ability to block out countries, and what there's, what you don't know because you don't have the software to see it, is that there are hundreds of visitors coming a day trying to hack your site, 10, 20, 50 times each a day. So if you notice that your site's running a little slow, it could be that you have a ton of people trying to get in. So with our security system, actually helps your website performance. Now, by having the plugins updated and the core updated, that helps. But to have fewer people that are not clients, in the pipeline, have those people taken out, that helps your site as well. So basically, what we're doing is, we're making this to where you can, have it to where it pays, to have it to where you're not having to have to catch it when the site, is updating, because you're not going to do it. Like example, let's say WordPress WordPress updated on the 5th, but this plugin may update the 6th, another one the 7th, another one the 10th, and if you don't update them on those days, there's possible, can't say for sure, we're not trying to scare you, but there's possible vulnerabilities that then make it to where people can get in and do this. Now, you say, well, what's that? Okay, so I have a little malware on my site, and then I can get to it. I can clean it when I want. Okay, here's the problem with that, is that Google watches that, and if you have too much malware on your site, they will block your site from being accessed on the search engines. So you pay good money to get your site on the first page, and visitors go to visit, and they get this big red screen with an X on it saying, warning, malware, attacks. Don't go here. So that's another reason why you should make sure that things are done. So now, let's talk about the price. Let's talk about if you were to hire somebody to do this. WordPress people are anywhere from $5 to $75 an hour. $5, you're not going to get a lot of experience, and they're going to, they're just basically data entry that knows how to log into a WordPress site. A lot of people will tell you that they're better, but that's another video that we'll make for another day. $15 an hour is what someone that has experience that could handle, because not only is it updating the plugins, it's making it to where you can, like if there's a conflict between plugins, knowing how to fix it or being familiar with them to fix it. So you needed someone with a little more thing. And you on the bottom of the barrel in pricing, I'm using 15. If you look around and someone that will give a warranty of their work, saying yes, I know how to do this, I know how to fix conflicts and stuff like that, you'll find that 15 is very cheap, 15 an hour. So now you take that 15 an hour times 4.3 weeks times 12 months. That comes to $774, I think. I'm not doing the math at the moment, but and what we're charging is considerably less than that, and technically, this person's going to come in, once a week, where we're going to update on the day that the plugins get released, the core gets released. Okay, so when you really look at the whole, cost, this is very affordable. Plus, we've been in the business, for years, so we know how to handle things and be able to do it. So basically, what you're getting is the security, which will block out most of the hackers that and when I say most, we haven't had anyone get by it yet. You're going to get your updates done as they happen, not a week later or 2 weeks later or whatever. You get the backup, and this is a system that we send to you. And let's say your site gets destroyed, and we won the lotto, and we went to Bora Bora. You would be able to take this file and the installer file and take the video that we give you, and someone with absolutely nominal experience, really no real experience, can restore the site in minutes. So all this for the price that we're charging, when you can get someone that really doesn't know much. For the year, it's going to cost you $774, and you're still not going to get the kind of the backup system we have and the high-end security. All the way around, what we're charging is a fraction, and that's why you need to get it. So sign up below, and you won't be disappointed. Okay? Thanks.